This is a sled that I built, and it allows me to make a perfectly straight edge on a board. So what I'm doing here, I'm cutting a slot with a 1/8 of an inch blade, and then I'm flipping the piece over and make a second cut. This allows me to have the groove in the piece of wood perfectly centered. Just removing some material with a dado blade. This Incra fence allows me to have my pieces of wood at exactly the same length. Now, because I have 12 doors to make, I thought it was a good idea to make a jig so all my holes are all equally the same distance on every single doors. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to remove less than 1/2 millimeter of material. This is just to make my joints absolutely perfectly flush. And what I'm using here is my table saw sled that assures me to make a perfectly square cut as well. So now I'm creating just a very small chamfer just for aesthetics. So what I'm using now is diluted varnish. So it's half mineral spirits and half oil varnish, and I'm applying it with a rag, and I gave it 5 coats. Just another jig I made. It just makes it so much faster, and all my holes are drilled at the perfect distance and perfectly square. Well, there you go, guys. The shop workbench is almost complete. The only thing I need to do is add a trim right here along the wall, because the wall is not completely straight. There's some places where there's some gaps, such as over here. So once I put the trim, it will finish it. But yeah, I'm really happy how it turned out. I have 16 drawers and 12 doors, And the drawers are all soft close. So as the doors. Over here at the end of the workbench, I have a sink to wash my hands. Got the paper holder, the soap. All right, now that this cabinet is complete, I need to start organizing my tools on this wall. So I was thinking about putting the French cleat system. Let me know what you guys think about the French cleat. So that's what I was thinking about doing, and then you know, making a rack for the sandpaper, a rack for my hand planes, hand saw, my clamp, all my clamps, making a clamp rack. So I think this is going to be my next project, and I'm excited to share with you guys my latest addition in the shop. It's the Hammer A341. So I just picked that up just a week ago, and just had it hooked up a few days ago, so I didn't try it too much yet, but so far I'm impressed with it. I'll probably make a review of it in about a couple months once I'm comfortable with it. Tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it. But so far I'm impressed. It's a heavy duty machine. It weighs almost 900 pounds. And what's really impressive is that I can joint 16 inches wide on this machine. I got the helical cutter head here. And of course, I have the planer underneath, so it can plane wood 16 inches wide as well. So I hope I never ever have to buy an expensive machine like this again in my shop. This is definitely the most expensive machine in the shop. It was 9,000 Canadian plus tax, but I got it for 7,000 because it was a 2018 model. They only had 2 left, and they had ordered some 2019 models, so they were getting rid of these. So yeah, $2,000 discount. So that encouraged me to buy it, but still, it's a big decision to make when you pay so much money for a machine. But as I was jointing wood the other day, I was using a board that was all twisted and warped, and in no time at all I had that thing dead flat. It was so flat actually that if I pick it up quick enough from the table, it would create like a suction. So anyways, those are my first impression. Don't forget to click the thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.